Well, today's summer-like temperatures in January sent many folks flocking to Southern California beaches.
But as NBC4's Gordon Takamatsu explains, with the current COVID surge, beachgoers are taking precautions while still enjoying the sunshine.
With temperatures soaring past 80 degrees in some areas, you could be forgiven for forgetting that it's January 15th. After all, this is supposed to be the middle of winter.
This would be probably a time we'd maybe go skiing up in the mountains.
But Maria Skigian and her friend Michelle are not hitting the slopes today. Instead, like many thousands of homebound weary Angelinos, they're here at Santa Monica Beach.
We're not going to let this beautiful weather go to waste.
Thank goodness we still have the beach, they told us, but some expressed a little frustration about the things they still can't do, even on a sunny Friday afternoon like this one. News Chopper 4 headed out to see places that are still off limits today, thanks to stay-at-home orders from the state of California. The nearby Santa Monica Pier, for instance, where people can take a stroll, but forget about getting on a ride at the amusement park. And just over the hill, Malibu Creek's Campground. On a weekend like this one, it would normally be filled with tents. Not this time.
We're not having pool parties anymore. Our kids are stuck inside.
You can grab takeout here at Back on the Beach Cafe, but owner Fred Denny's sandy eating area is still off limits. We asked him how heartbreaking that is from a business perspective.
On a day like this, we would have had a wait of maybe 30 minutes for a table.
Still, it didn't stop him from opening. Fred says he couldn't let the unseasonably warm day go to waste.
It is hot and gorgeous.
You gotta get creative.
Anna Cervantes summed it up perfectly. She says if you fret too much about what you can't do, you're gonna miss what you can do.
There's still the beautiful, gorgeous view. The perks of living in Southern California.
In Santa Monica, Gordon Takamatsu, NBC4 News.
Just a spectacular view there from the beach, and this is the site at Catalina. This is Avalon Harbor right now. A perfect day to spend along the coast. And meteorologist Melissa McGee is tracking your first alert forecast as we head into the weekend. So warm out there, and those winds still make it some dangerous fire conditions, Melissa.
That's very true, Carolyn. Very warm. We're excited about that. But the winds, unfortunately, are going to be with us as we go throughout the rest of our weekend here with that red flag warning up. But let's talk about the high temperatures today, because we certainly had that summer feeling overhead. Camarillo, for the second straight day, you broke a record, maxing out at 94 degrees. Anaheim, 92. Long Beach breaking a record today of 91. UCLA, 89. And in Riverside, 87. And these numbers could go up by a degree or two when the official highs come in and later on today. It's 87 in West Covina right now, 88 San Bernardino, 80 in Santa Clarita along the coast there. In Oxnard, 71, Long Beach, 89, LAX in at 79 degrees. We're looking at those wind gusts. Not too terrible right now, gusting at 14 miles per hour in Santa Clarita, 13 in Thousand Oaks. If we're not dealing with strong gusty winds as we go throughout the weekend, relative humidity levels will be dropping into the low teens and single digits. So the high fire threat and concern will continue as we head throughout the next few days here. Satellite and radar showing you this is the reason why we have all of those warm conditions overhead, this heat pump essentially across our region, keeping those storms away. And we're dealing with that northerly or northeasterly wind that's certainly warming us up, but we're also dealing with some wind. So futurecast wind gusts showing you later on Saturday afternoon, you can see we've got a gust in Malibu up to 26 miles per hour, Riverside 17 miles per hour. Along the canyons and passes, I do think we're going to have an issue as we get into late Saturday night and into early Sunday morning. Santa Clarita gusting up to 26 miles per hour, 31 in Oxnard there. Temecula 22 miles per hour. So the red flag warning will certainly stay up as we head throughout our weekend. Fast forward into Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. You can see on Monday at the coast it will be breezy. Look at these numbers, and it's 72 degrees for the MLK Day of Service. The Basin, Inland Orange County, 78 degrees. It's still warm, but not as warm as it has been and as it will be this weekend. 76 degrees for the valleys and Inland Empire, and it will be windy as well. We're watching our next feature that does arrive as we get into late Monday into Tuesday. This area of low pressure kind of swinging through the four corners, and it moves down to the south. A big question mark still on whether or not we're going to find a lot of precipitation with this. Right now, it does look moisture starved, but it is something to watch. Whether or not we find any precip with this, the winds are really going to pick up on the backside. We'll get those northerly and northwesterly winds that will move on in, or northeasterly, I should say. So that's going to cool us down dramatically and also pump up those winds with another Santa Ana wind event developing as we get into late Monday night and into Tuesday.